Hello. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing okay myself, so all good. Oh, hello, Wilcook. How are you doing, Wilcook? Okay. I've decided I'm going to be doing my physio stuff just before I go to bed now. Thus meaning, hopefully, I will have no headaches. Limiting the headaches during the day, so just get them just before I go to bed. You can't hear. Yeah, I think I can hear him. Yep. Hello, Hakwa. Hello, Steph. Oh, it's just Steph. What's happening at your end, Steph? Things gone wrong? Do creaky creaky. They're both all the way up. That is weird. I don't know what that would be then. Don't! You almost made me spit out my drink. Oh dear. Not that I think it would be funny if someone had all of a sudden gone deaf, but just the idea that... Oh no! I've just realised I can't hear anything. Hello, Shoko Loco. How are you doing? You can hear the ad. That is weird. I don't know. How's everyone keeping? Have you had any chances to play some board games? Steph, you still been playing? Did you play a board game yesterday? You still doing your one a day? Still no sound. What is your settings for quality? Is your quality on auto, or is it set at a certain thing? So you could basically set it to being like 720 or 480 and see if the sound comes back. Some people found that if they take it the quality down too low, it hold up. Steph can't hear this. You played Lost Ruins of Arnak. Oh, you've just done that. Now you can hear. Okay. It's a bandwidth issue, basically. Yeah. It prioritised my face over my voice, which seems a bit of a weird thing to do. How are you finding Lost Ruins of Arnak? Are you enjoying it, Shokoloco? That's still on my list of to get, but I'm trying to still be careful not to buy any new games if possible. Bar from, of course, where Mrs. Peoples has bought me a game as a present for a future present holiday. You know, Christmas, anniversary, that sort of thing. My face is fine, but if you have to pick one, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like having a podcast, but all you can see is the pictures of the podcast, no sound. It wouldn't work very well. Hard choice. Face or voice? I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want to totally lose my face. That'd be weird. You know, I might not be able to see. Hello, Mac. How are you doing? Oh, you got your prize money today from the LDEC game design. I didn't know there was prize money involved. Do you mind us asking how much was it? Yeah, was it like I presume it's not like an insane amount of money, but 100, 200 euros or pounds or something like that. Yeah, sounds good. It was more than it was supposed to be. Interesting. Bez is a nice person. You play Forgotten Waters. Yeah, that's another game that's on my list of things, games to play. I think the problem I've got at the moment is I've got too many games I've obviously not played, which is why I have a hold on games. But not only have I got too many games that I've not played, but I've also got a lot of adventure style games, which I enjoy, but the co-winner passed on the prize money to you completely. That's very, very nice of Aquasulus to do that. Amazing. He's the Aquacoolist. The co-winner is a lovely... To be honest with you, Alex does seem to be an extremely nice person. So yes, I can imagine him sort of weighing up the pros of who could do with the money a bit more. So yeah. I'm on apple juice today. That's right. I've gone down the apple juice route. You got a Christmas card today. Who's your Christmas card today from Shoko Loco? Is this a German toffee fudge Oreo stream? So we are going to be playing this game today. And its normal title is GTFO. And obviously I'm a family-friendly stream. And I just wanted to make sure that the children were aware that it stands for Get the Fudge Out. We're trying to get fudge out of its holding area and safely to somewhere else. It was from Cabbage King. Excellent. And yes, hello, not yet again, obviously. Hello, Yocha. You don't have any sound as well. Lower your resolution, your settings down to 720p. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Gran Turismo French Open. Got it. Oh, you've upped it. It was too low. Yeah, I noticed today that... today for some reason I've got the full plethora of different types of video sources, 160p right up to 1080p, which is nice. You're on 1080p, but you can still hear me okay. I don't know what's going on. Some people, if they've got it too low, can't hear me. If they've got it too high, can't hear me. We need that Goldilocks zone of sort of sound. When it's low, you couldn't hear. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's weird. It's just weird. Welcome to the wonderful world of Twitch, where things not always work as you expect. So yeah, obviously Shokoloco just said to. It was Shokoloco, the Lost Ruins of Arnak, which is a game that I'd like to play, and obviously we've also had mentions of Forgotten Waters from Aqua as well. Has anyone else been playing any games? It is a relatively happy Wednesday for me. I'm currently at the moment relatively headache free. Nothing if not twitchy. That is true. A little bit squiffy. Played a game of Parks yesterday on Tabletopia. I've not played Parks yet. I really like the Parks is one that's got the national park style from America, obviously. The national park style posters you can see around in the national parks. Am I right in saying that? Because if it is, then it is a game that I quite aesthetically like the look of. I don't really know anything about the gameplay itself. But yeah. So we are playing this one. This game here, The Colony. GTFO the Colony. And if anyone wanted to download, if you haven't already got the sheets, this is a single copy of just the sheet. The game itself is quite easy. Excellent. I quite like the idea of having some of those posters, actually. I think they look really nice. What's it called when you change the font size and everything on the screen? You need to turn off the adjusting by touching the touchpad. But I don't know what it's called. If you're on a laptop, Steph, if you press CTRL Control and the 0 button, it will reset all the fonts and everything back to normal sizes. If that's what you mean, but I'm not sure. Magnifier. That's what it is, isn't it? It's the magnifier. I'll waggle my finger at you. Yeah, you played a solo variant of King Domino. It was nice. Also got your blue dice for Quicks and played it with the family last night. Got destroyed by your 8-year-old. Quicks is one of those. Is Quicks the one I'm thinking of? The push. It is quite push your luck sort of thing, isn't it? Because obviously you can. Am I thinking of Quicks or Quantum? I don't know anymore. I'd have to have a look. Yeah. You need to turn off the feature. Yeah, it should be magnifier. It should be. Yeah, I like King Domino. We played it quite a lot with the children at school, actually. Very quick game for them to understand and learn. It normally takes a gameplay for them to go, oh, I've been doing this wrong. And then the second game, they sort of then become a bit competitive and try and get it sort of working, okay. So, Matt, you've seen Parks on BGG Game Night, but not played it yourself. You let your 8-year-old win. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, Steph, but it should be accessibility magnifier, I think. If that's what's happening on your one. The touchpad is connected to the magnifier. I looked to adjust, but you can't find it. That is weird. I don't know. Are you on a Windows computer or a Mac? What are you using at the moment? Not this Mac. That'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Hello, Vim. How are you doing? This is your first time playing King Domino with an AI variant, and it's a good puzzle. Yeah, it's a really quick, nice little game, actually. I've got it here somewhere. Yeah, somewhere or another. Actually, I think I've got Queen Domino on my wish list of things to get at some point. I think it's a similar sort of variant, but I quite like how the puzzle works. It's and of course, if you're playing versus someone, you can sort of like a little bit of hate drafting going on as well, which is quite interesting. But yeah. Yeah, not that, Matt. Indeed. Your printer is offline again, Shokoloco. What's going on with that naughty printer? Yeah, it seems tricky. Yeah, so those people would like to play today. That is the sheet there. I'm quite looking forward to this. I think this could be a nice little game. It is really aimed at as being a solo game, but obviously for streaming purposes, solo games tend to work quite well. But yeah, it looks quite simple, I guess. I mean, the sheet itself looks very complicated. There's a lot of stuff going on, but actually it's all, it's quite straightforward, I'd say. You're on a Mac. Yes, I know you're on a Mac. You've got the same Mac as I've got. Will Cook, you've got a MacBook Air. But I think my one may be like the last of the MacBook Airs before they became MacBooks and different, looking different basically. But yeah. You got Queen Domino for Christmas. Hoping to try that with the family soon. Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. I've not played it. Who's this one made by? This one is made by Aaron Andrew Wilson, and they have got. You can follow Aaron on Twitter. It's called Internet's Magic. Internet's Magic, and it looks like quite a good little game. I think it's from 2017 is when he designed this, and you can find it on BGG. You're printing at A3. Why are you printing at A3? Vim, any reason? Have you got bad eyesight today, or did you think that maybe you'd go for supersize? Steph, you love Queen Domino. What is the difference then, Steph, between Queen Domino and King Domino? What is the obviously you're playing out your tiles in King Domino. Your MacBook Air is from 2100. That is amazing. What's it like in the future? 2011. Of course, and no one can let that lie. As soon as you've said it, it's. I like the idea that you could have a futuristic MacBook from the future. Oh yeah, I've never charged it. It just runs forever. That's a lovely idea. Max is asking exactly the same question. What is the difference between King and Queen Domino? Those future MacBooks are hard to come by. You normally print 2-player sheets on an A4, but you thought, let's switch it around. We don't have the plug to charge it yet. Hello, Alabama Brood Games. How are you doing? Are you doing good? So this one, basically, we're going to be rolling 3 dice. And I know, traditionally in the past, we've had problems with rolling dice sometimes. I'm sure it'll be fine, I'm sure it'll be fine. And then we allocate it to Fate, a countdown area, and then an action. So I thought it was quite nice how the actions work. And we're trying to basically get off of a colony and leave because things are all about to go really bad for us. Maybe we're going to get our fudge stolen and we need to get the fudge literally out of the colony area. But we haven't had problems rolling dice. I have. Well, that is true. No, Mac, right now you can't roll this dice. So you're having problems, aren't you? Oh, there's money in Queen Dominoes. Just throw you under the bus. Yeah, well, it's all of our faults. It's not just mine, it's yours as well. Queen Domino adds more complexity. Oh my gosh. Well, that sounds good then. Oh, hello, CD. How are you doing? At very early in the morning. Are you on your way to work at the moment, CD? They're red tiles you can use to score points in different ways, but you have to buy them. They're also towels and nights you add to the board. Ooh, that does sound good. Anyone that's just joined, by the way, the sheet for today is this one here. In case you wanted to play along. Yeah, it's quite interesting, this one. It looks interesting. There is in the rules, I'd have to say probably about an eighth of the rules is taken up just to explain how the casino works, because there's a gambling element. And they go into quite in depth about how it could work with lots of different examples, which is really, really good. But yeah, not playing, brain not working today, Steph. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. You could always watch it back in the future if you so wished. Could do that. Yeah, how is sunny Wellington today? Is it really nice and warm there at the moment? What's going on? Is New Zealand still in a sort of state of happiness to do with COVID? Are you got it all under control still there? I don't know, Will Cook. I asked. I said, everyone contact Will Cook and then we will make plans. I said, like Wednesdays and Thursdays are sort of my better days. But obviously it's up to really Yocha and Mac as to what time they're available. I would like to get that crew campaign carry on with it and see how more complicated it gets. Blowing a gale, strong wind warnings at the moment. Ooh. Well, I understand what Will Cook prefers to be called, but in the past I've been told I can't say her name. So then I revert back to Will Cook. That's my logic behind it. You're no good at Dolly Parton time. Okay. I don't know either. It's a random thing. All normal there. I was waiting for the bus on the busy street yesterday, was thinking how few places might be able to do that. Almost took a video to post of everyday street. Oh, yes. Okay, get it now. Get it now. Yes. What else is I going? Phil sent me. Phil and I were having a bit of a chat today, and he sent me a video of his the river that is behind his house. Oh my gosh, it is really running fast, and it really looks like it's going to overflow. That's our biggest problem here in the UK at the moment. A lot of flooding going on in different places where the snow happened and then rain and then the snow melting. It's sort of created double water flow in different areas. And, like in most places around the world, we've built places that you probably shouldn't have built houses, next to rivers that are prone to flooding. 6 p.m. UK time tomorrow. Possibly. It's not even spring yet. That is true. Please do make us long to a normal day. Oh, okay. Long for a normal day, yes. No houses next to mountains. Or rivers. Well, it's the same thing, isn't it? People build these houses. Have you seen the ones where people have built houses on the edge of cliffs? And then, of course, the erosion over the years has eroded it until the point where your house is literally on the edge of a cliff. Oh my gosh. No wells next to rivers. Okay, everything where you are is icy. Possible to walk anywhere without spikes under your feet. My gosh, that does sound very icy. How do I get your coin if you don't put stuff next to mountains? Fair enough. We had a little bit of snow at the weekend, as Mac rightly said last week. But yeah, it's okay. I walked to my physio yesterday, and I had a horrible migraine directly after my physio. So we're going to have a 2-week gap until my next physio. I'm actually getting my muscles sort of like worked on while I'm there, so physical manipulation of all my muscles. And she's working on this one here, and she's basically is concerned because she feels as I've probably damaged the ligaments around here, as well as tendons. I'm not sure she said tendons, and probably a small amount of damage to the discs as well, which is why I've got like the headaches and the pain and everything else that goes with it around my neck. Oh, yeah. You're not in sync. Should start a boy band. Stuff is fine, just not houses. Exactly. Yeah. Anything else next to a mountain's fine, just not houses. Water's pretty good, and we all know that trees work really well next to houses. Trees work next to mountains. Oh, 6 degrees at the moment, Shokoloco. The nights this week have made below 0, and there are a lot of rain during the days. Yeah. Outside here in the UK at the moment, it's 8 degrees here. That is Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I think I wouldn't be so blasé about it otherwise. What is that empty shelf? Oh, this empty shelf here. Woo, that is normally where Dice Throne Adventures, Dice Throne Season 1 Rerolled, and Dice Throne Season 2 Battle Chest live. They're all downstairs at the moment. I just sleeved them all, and I'm aiming to get some more games in. We've been playing the sort of combat side of things, the battle chests. We've not done Dice Throne Adventures yet, but disc damage is not good. I have obviously damaged a disc here before, which is why I've got you can't really see it very well, but I've got a little scar down here, and that is from when they went in and replaced a disc when I broke my neck. And so yeah, I know how bad that can be. I don't feel visits like that. I think it's just it's something that can be worked on, and I need to strengthen and work on these muscles around here. But just moving, looking up, down, left, right, and putting my head on my shoulders each way like that, just flares up a migraine like straight away for hours. Last time I had a migraine for about 3 days, so I don't know if you remember, I was saying I got a really bad headache, but Claire tells me it's probably a migraine because I was getting vision related problems as well, like I can seeing weird flickering, and if I shut that eye it felt a lot better. So didn't go away, but it sort of eased things, the pain. That is a yes-ish from everyone. They live there. So what's the rent now? So it's a Calyx shelf. Yeah. It's quite expensive to fill a Calyx shelf, and I believe that's probably part of the rental cost. Yeah. I don't normally suffer from migraines. It's quite rare for me to. I normally, at worst, get a headache, and it's very, very rare for me to get a headache as well. So yeah. The rent per Calyx unit is in number of plays. If you don't pay your dues, you get the boot. That does sound reasonable. Yeah. Oh gosh, just imagine if you worked out what each of these sections in your Calyx were. Actually, these are not Calyxes. These are Bestas, I think, maybe, from IKEA. But if you worked out in each of your sections how much all the games were worth, and then divided it by the amount of plays that you played, it would give you an idea of sort of like, I guess, how much that section's worth or cost you. Yeah. Oh. An algorithm coming on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think you could probably do that. Oh, it'd be quite interesting to know at a standard calyx size what someone's most expensive calyx hole contains, like game wise, and what maybe their cheapest one would be, which would obviously be the most plays. And it doesn't necessarily mean the most expensive games that you bought would raise the price, because you might have played it a lot of times. Interesting. You don't have a calyx. What have you got instead, Will Cook? Are you a bit like me? Have you got the Bestas or something like that, or are you less of an IKEA person, more of a real wood sort of person? Some people do that with their games. You've done it before. Yeah. So this is why sometimes I look at a game and you go, "Ooh, that's like a £60 or £70 game." But then you go, but we've played it for, I don't know, 30 hours and we've played 4 of us playing it. So by the time you start breaking it down, you go, well, it's a lot cheaper than going to the cinema or even just going out to get a coffee each, effectively. Yeah. Algorithm. Can you do an algorithm of mountains next to houses? No IKEA shelves, just normal ones. Not sure what they are. The first was a husband's, and the other two you bought used to match his. Billy holds the games here. Yes, I think. I think those are. Did I say Billy's? Is that what I said? What they were? Maybe I said something else. I can't even remember. That's not good, is it? You've got a nice olive wood side table with 2 stacks of 1 metre. Sounds nice. I said something else. Oh, I said Bester. They could be Besters. I don't think they're Billy's. Oh, I don't know. It's IKEA, isn't it? It's I said Besters. Oh, yeah. Well remembered, Mac. I just got some shelving bits actually, so that we can put our books in the bedroom. I've gone for some of those crazy pipes. You see, the piping stuff. It looks like metal pipes you'd have for old-fashioned water or things like that. I think it looks all right. It sort of goes. You like the pipe look? Yeah, yes. It's a bit steampunky, I guess. But we've just replaced the furniture in there with oak, sort of like chest of drawers and side tables. And I'm going to get some waney wood, which basically means it's got a living edge. Or, it's not living, it's dead, obviously. But it means it's got the bark on it. And I'm going to get some of that, like inch-thick slab cut. And I'm going to then cut it and fit it onto each of the shelving. And hopefully I'm going to stain it so it looks the same as our oak in there. And I think that will look really nice. You've got some calyx in the attic with some more games. You've got too many games. You've got a lamp made from pipes. Yeah, I've seen some of that. I guess I don't think it's scaffolding. No, I don't think it's scaffolding pipes. I know you are, Wilcock. I know you're into steampunk. Old-fashioned water as opposed to modern water. Exactly. Old-fashioned water would have been water that might have made you go blind. Might have had lead in it. Might have had lots of toxins. Nowadays, you can smell the chlorine. You live in Atlanta area, and Google tells me that there's a band a few hours away called the Algorithms that performed on local news. Nice. I wonder if they're any good. Wouldn't it be amazing if Al Gore actually was in the band? Like, that would be mental. Not by the looks of it. You're listening to him now. Banner frame pipes, you think? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Vim. Yeah. I priced them up from like a pipe manufacturer, and they were quite expensive. And I found a company on Amazon who are selling them for a much more reasonable price. And then I basically worked out who they are and went direct to them, so to cut out the middleman. And it worked out really, really good, like price wise. And now I just need to go and get this Waney wood, and I think it will look really, I like that look. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that I'm going to look at and go, I like that. And then all of our books, which are currently on our chest of drawers, will be on the shelving, and it will look less cluttered. That's the idea. So, yeah. Ah, dear. Sorry. I'm feeling a bit thirsty today. I don't know why. As long as it's not bagpipes. I really do not like the sound of bagpipes. I really don't. Also, I don't think I'm hipster enough to use bagpipes as shelving. Like when you go to somewhere and they might serve up a burger on you. Oh, you're continuing the gift sub they received from me. Thank you very much, Mac. It's a bit like when you go to you see these sort of hipstery style restaurants and they serve things on weird things. Like, this slate here is from an 1890 house roof. And you're like, okay. Or the wing of a Spitfire. What? Yeah. If you buy bulk, they are way cheaper than when you buy them in a hardware store here. Use a TV stand from those pipes. That would be pretty good. Bagpipes are a series. Well, they are a series of tubes. But I'm thinking that actually having bagpipes on your walls with bits of wood in between them, and having them fixed at certain angles. Oh, hello, Prey. How are you doing? Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you can come at Amazon, one of my work colleagues, he uses. I'm going to write this down to ask him because I keep on forgetting to do it. So if I can find it, maybe I'll pass it on to you. He has got a website he uses that is like, I don't know, it's like an Amazon alternative. So you can find something on Amazon, put it on this website, and it will then tell you if there's somewhere cheap you can buy it locally or on a website that is not Amazon. And quite often you'll find a cheaper price, apparently. And also you're cutting Amazon out of the deal and sending the money directly to the people who, they're not getting their cut effectively. But yeah. Put the bagpipes on the wall and hook it up as your doorbell. Oh man, you definitely hear it, but I'm not sure that would be good. You're going for your egg this afternoon, so you can't play today. EEG. I've read that as being egg. Your egg? I've got to go and get myself some scrambled eggs. Yeah, EEG, not a problem. Yeah. Hopefully it will go well, and that everything will be good. Got egg. Going for my egg this afternoon. Yeah, I've got to go out for an omelette, so I won't be able to play today. Really sorry. Dearie me. Right. Shall we, or shall we not? That's the question. No, I think maybe we should have a little look at the game, maybe. Appointment to get results is February the 1st. Vim says not. You can see your name scrolling in the top corner is worth it just for that. Oh, yes. Yes, you can. That is the latest. You are the latest subscriber. Thank you very much. And until someone knocks it off. Look, my latest follower is Uh-huh. What an amazingly good username. Not very child friendly, but hey, I got a couple of new followers the other day. Ross very kindly mentioned me on his stream, and I got like 3 or 4 followers actually just from him mentioning it, which was very nice for him to do that. So, so, congrats. Everyone else losing. Yeah, I think Prey. Yeah, it's up to your settings to do with the video quality. You missed the bit at the beginning where I was explaining and then realising that obviously no one could hear what I was saying because I was saying that they couldn't hear me. It's to do if your video quality is too low, it's not picking up the sound. You need to take it up a notch maybe, or if it's too high, take it down a notch, and then the sound will kick in better. But yeah, that seems to be the problem at the moment. I don't know why. I wish I could tell you. The same as I can't tell you why today you're able to turn it up to 11. I don't know why today you can go from 160p up to 1080p, and other days it's 1080p, and other days it all changes. Could you hear that, Prey? I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm explaining things. So you can't hear me. Let me explain what to do. Running 1080p. You heard most of it. Up or down? There you go. There you go. Depends on the load on the Twitch servers. Yeah, I know that if you're like a partner, you've got much better chance of getting good bandwidth and stuff like that, and there's less problems and everything else. But Dave quite often, from Loserpalooza, quite often says that he's like stuck on 1080p, and he doesn't auto lower at all ever for him. And I've noticed that, and I don't know why. I don't know why my one does and his one doesn't. Yeah, it's weird. You're at 720. If you go to 1080, the video freezes. That's fair enough. Yeah. Re-encoding a video costs lots of CPU. There's a higher load on the CPU, and the CPU means that they have to invest in more server power, basically. Yeah. See him or hear him, the choice is yours. You're usually 1080. Yeah. Right, okay. If you've got a sheet, or want a sheet, I should say, the sheet is here. Who's going to try and play along with me today? Hopefully, it will be very easy to explain, and I'm not going to get in a muddle, and we're all going to go, I'm not 100% sure how to play this. Hopefully that's not going to happen. That's my plan. Game? What's a game? We've had a little chat. Shokoloko's playing. Yocha's playing. Excellent. Any more for any more? I don't mind if it's just 3 of us. But Vim's playing as well. Excellent. Oh, yes. Vim has printed out his A3 size sheet. I count doing that. It's not that big. It's not poster size. It's still quite big. But interesting. And relax. I did a lot of marking today of work. And it takes quite a long time actually, because you have to read all the children's work, which you have to download. After you've done that, you then need to message them using our virtual learning platform. About 2 hours to mark one class's set of work. Ages. Going to 480 seems to have fixed it. Good. Bandwidth is such a necessity nowadays, isn't it? Like if your internet's a bit having a bit of a problem. We had a total outage the other day again. In the area it said there was no problems, but our internet just totally and utterly crashed, and we had to turn off and power down the routers, let it effectively reset, power it back up, and then it worked again. But it was just like right in the middle of a day. Thankfully I just finished teaching, and like it wasn't a streaming day. I was saying, oh, that would have been rough. Right, okay, let's switch over to some overhead. Okay, here we go. I think that makes sense. I think I can see it. Perfect. So, let me read the little tiny bit of a story on the top. That's right, like a newsreader. I'm getting my story ready here. A revolution is coming to the Edge colonies. You've made too many deals with the once powerful Hellseeker family, and the revolutionaries know it. They're looking for you. Pardon me. So you can't go home, but you have an unregistered ship ready at the docks. You just need to gather the right gear to survive the trip in your escape to the core. You, however, only have 10 credits on you, so you'll need to hustle your way into some wealth, and fast. If you don't get off Miroga with everything you need before the countdown finishes, when they lock down the airspace, you're dead. I read that as very much as being that, obviously because it's called GTFO, get the fudge out, that we're going to the core, and basically we're working from Ben and Jerry's as little tiny engineers, and we're trying to get the fudge back into the fudge core Sunday, and it's all going to go wrong if we don't get that done. So that makes sense. Games, something with big wooden dice. Those dice look like the little red eyes peering out of the dark. Oh, these ones down here. These ones are not dice. Sometimes with hearts too. That is true. So our goal is to... We've got 10 credits. Here they are, circled down here for us already. We must turn 10 credits into a lot more, so that we can buy rations, fuel cartridges and med kits, and a new ID that we need to lift off. You can only carry 4 items at once, not including the ID that you buy in the market, so you'll need to load up your ship in the docks before buying more. You may also sell items for profit, use the bank to borrow money, use the alley to steal it, use the med centre to get swole, that's what it says, and use the casino to try and win big money. Just make sure you get all of that, all that you need, and then some in time for liftoff. So, it's pretty easy. The actual dice. Oh, okay, these ones here. Yes, okay. So, the idea is we're going to roll 3 dice, okay, like so. And then we are all going to be allocating those dice to different places. So one of our dice we can allocate to here to go somewhere to do an action. Another dice turns into a fate dice, okay, and then we take whatever the fate is. And another dice we mark off on the countdown at the top right hand side. And the game ends, for you personally, when you can no longer place anything in the top right-hand side up here. So, I mean, strictly speaking, at the way our dice sometimes roll, you could end up like marking all of the ones off, shall we say, up here, and then rolling 3 ones, and then you would be out because you've all got all the ones marked and you'd be stuck. But there is a way of mitigating that. And that is here called pure luck. 3 times per game you can change 1 dice to any face at all. Okay, so just to stop that happening. So I think realistically you should be able to get quite a few rolls in before it all goes wrong. So this is the but you only cross off 1 dice per roll. Yes, you do. But what I was saying, Vim, is if you've got 3 ones like this, and you've already marked off all of those ones, yeah, you have to place a 1 up here. And because you can't place it, the game would end. That's how it works. So the very first time you cannot place a dice up here, the game ends. Obviously, you've got this pure luck option, so you could save that to help this work effectively for you. So 4 turns of only 1s. Yeah, well, 5 turns in effect, because you've already got 4 1s, and then, yeah. Right. So, let's have a look. This here is your cargo area. To lift off, to get out of the game, we need to have 5 R's, and I'm trying to remember what they are. They're rations. 5 R's, which are rations. 5 F, which is fuel cartridges. 2 M's, which is med kits. And 1 ID. This is the ID down here. Okay. So that's basically what you need to do. Well, 5 times only once. I can. I think that's possible. We've proved it in the past that these are all, by the way, just to show you, these are all officially all D6s. There's no D3s involved. I could do it with my eyes closed. Exactly. We know how things go. That could happen. Right, so what's going to happen is this is where we're going to be trying to... As soon as we've got those in there, so we've got 5 R's, okay, in here. 5 F's, 2 M's, and we've bought this ID down here. We're good to go and we can lift off. So our areas down here to actually do our actions, the ship docks here. Oh, see you later, Prey. The ship docks here allow you to load cargo. So if you've bought some cargo, you've got it in hand effectively. Remember, you can have 4 different things. You can then write it down here to put it into the cargo. Write each item in a box. May only carry 4 at once. Write R for rations, F for fuel, M for medkits. Circle each to load on the ship. So as soon as we game them, we're going to write them in there. And to load them on the ship, we're going to circle them. So you should not have more than 4 things that are not circled. No. Yes. The ship docks also allow us to lift off. Okay, so you can actually load and lift off in the same turn if you want to, or we can sell fuel. So if we've got any F's in here, okay, the the fuel cells, we can sell those for 15 credits each that we mark down in this credit section down here. Okay. Number 2, the market. We can buy things. We can buy 1 ration for 5 money, or 5 credits. We can buy a fuel cartridge for 7 credits. We can buy a med kit for 15 credits, or we can buy a ID, this one down here, for 40 credits in total. And I'm just going to check. You can buy as much as you like per turn. So if you actually had 20 money, or 20 credits, you could buy 4 rations straight away and write your 4 rations in there. Your next turn, you're going to have to go back to the ship docks so that you can actually put them away before you can gain anything else that you can carry. Maybe it's get the fuel off. It could be. I don't think it is, Mac. And then we've got the bank down here. This is a borrow action. Okay, if you do the borrow action, you gain 15 credits, but you have to circle one of these loans down here. Or you can go back to this place, you can pay a loan off for 5 credits, and you get to cross off one of the VP ones that you've already circled. I'm not really sure why it costs a lot less to pay back than what you borrowed. Maybe that's like your monthly payment back, because you're paying over a year, but you don't care because you're going to leave straight away. The next one over is the alley, where you can do nefarious things. You can go down and rob someone. You get 12 credits, but a hitman is taken out against you. My gosh, these people aren't messing around. You circle one of these -5 VPs. Or you can kill a hitman. Okay. in that case, you cross out one of these, but you lose 3 health points to do it. Okay. You can also sell rations. So you can do a bit of black market trading. If you've got some rations, you can sell them for 10 credits. As you can see, you can buy them for 5 and sell them for 10. Could be really, really profitable. In the words of Homer Simpson's, 3 kids and no money. Why can't I have no kids and 3 money? Our next one down is the Med Centre. You can get treatment. You get plus 5 health over here. And it costs 2 credits. Maximum limit is 1 per visit. Or you can sell a med kit for 30 money. Really good if you happen to have one and you want to trade it up effectively. The next one down is the casino. As you arrive, you get 5 credits as an instant win. That's a limit of 1 per turn, okay, or per visit. And then you get to roll 3 sets of dice in doubles, okay? But you've got to say how much you'd like to gamble. So you could gamble the 5 you just gained, okay? You'd then roll the dice and look at what it was. And this one here is you get it halved. Not so good. So my 5 money would get halved, rounded down to a 2. And I'd now only have 2 credits. I'd lost 3 credits. But I could go all the way up to times 2. I could get that 5 and turn it into 10. And I can do that up to 3 rolls. Okay. Could be pretty good. You're not saying that for the record. Don't get in trouble, Mac. Don't get in trouble. You won't be able to come back onto the channel again. You'll get blocked. You can also gain prizes in here. Okay, like this. And that means you get a ration, a fuel cartridge, or med kit. The high option. What's the high one? I've forgotten that one already. Oh, you take the highest dice and multiply it by 2. So if you rolled a 6 and a 2, you get 8. You get 12 credits because 6 highest roll times 2 is 12. If your roll equals 9, you get a prize based... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's basically how the gambling feature works down here. And then the other dice you're going to be using... not having 3 kids doesn't guarantee free money. That is true. Some of us only have 1 money. Some have 6. Who knows? The fate dice over here is basically -2 health. Take these down by 2. -2 credits. Plus or -1 dice pip. One of the other dice. Okay. Flip a dice, so if you're on a 1, it will flip to a 6, etc. Obviously, another dice, not the one you're on. +2 health or +2 credits. And then your scoring, how it basically works is, these are minus scoring points. Every 4 hit points gives you 1 VP at the end of the game. Okay. A third of all your earnings is your VP at the end of the game as well. So if you manage to get up to 30 credits, shall we say, you're going to get 10 victory points for that. Okay. And you also get, if I remember right, it's half. Any cargo items earns you half of the total market value. So these are the total market value there. And then there's a scoring system. So basically 0 or lower, you win, but you suck. 1 to 10, you made it out alive, and that's all that matters. 11 to 25, you did it, and then some. Not much, but some. 26 to 40, hot shot. 41 to 55, you kicked much arse. 56 plus, holy, you're beyond awesome. Well, let's see what we can do. Can you use the +1 -1 before you mark the dice in the countdown? Yes, you can. You can choose when you want to allocate them. So say if I had this over here, and that one was a 3. Okay, like so. I could allocate the 3 in here first, and then change one of these two to maybe, you know, a 4. Okay, or this one down to a 5. And then I could allocate that one, and then I could allocate that one. It's your choice in which order you'd like to do the allocating. You're getting dice. Can you also roll one die in 3? No, you always have to roll 2 dice for each casino type. Okay, the prize on the left hand side is only if you get a 9, basically. Do we have a game planned for Friday? Of course we do, Steph. We have at the moment. Vim has already backed for Demeter, so we are playing Demeter on Friday. You've got to go now. Work, you afraid, CD? You have a good game as well. Thanks for popping in. You can play then. If we're not playing Demeter, would you be busy at work, or are we pushing things to one side, Steph? You have 14.8k points. Need to find a way to use them. You're the only one that spends them. No, Vim has spent 30k this year. So I think the next year we're going to look back, and maybe Vim's going to be the one that spent most of the points. You're usually free about every other Friday, and this Friday is free. Awesome. So let me grab a pencil. Oh, that's right. There's my arm up close. You spent a lot of votes on votes last year. Yeah. I know. I need to add some more things you can do with your points, I guess. You've been smart this year, Vim. Everyone else just hoards them. Yes, these are my points. You cannot have them. We could do a vote on, we could do a vote definitely on Friday for Monday. That sounds like a good idea. I will make sure, remind me. Don't let me say goodbye and wander off. Don't. You have 222k over the loose. Wow. That's a big chunk. A big chunk of points. Oh, I remember when my very first song I got the losers to do for me, I think was 2k points. I've had the losers, Dave and Ilka have done, I think, 3 songs for me now. It's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, Vim, what are you saving for? Waiting for the vote option there. You remember my second song? That is the first one you saw. Saving for 1 meal. You're waiting for them to drop something crazy, where it's like they go, yeah, for 1 million points, you can choose any game out of our collection or something. You go, okay, 1 million. We're cheering you up even if your brain still isn't working, Steph. Yeah. You want to save for the MP opera? I really must have a workout. I need to work out. Maybe I need to get singing lessons. What do you think? And then I'd feel confident enough to be able to do singing. I'd love to actually be able to sing. That would be amazing. Oh, I just don't want people to be like, oh gosh. Right. Super good at distracting people. Sing for us, we can judge. Guys, honestly, I already know. Send you my Patreon link. Do you know what I did look at, Steph, the other day? Someone's YouTube Lego videos. Duet, 10 minutes extra before you can go. But CD, you can sing really well. It will make 8 years ago, if I remember right, Steph. That's right. I can remember those things. Why can't I remember other important things in my life? Um, yeah, honestly, CD, it would be so obvious the difference between someone who can sing and me. You took them at a Lego convention. Cool. I do the rap. CD does the singing. Is the rap just a bit where I get to talk? Is that right? Because I can do talking, you know. There's a few songs out there that I'm just rolling these dice. I need to stop doing it. There are a few... such a parent thing to say, Mac. Such a parent thing. You don't even have a smartphone then. Must have been your camera. Ooh. I know, it's crazy. Mrs. Peebles and I were talking about the fact that I just bought my first smartphone when Mrs. Peebles and I got together. And I'm like, so before I was with Mrs. Peebles, I didn't have a smartphone because they didn't exist? That seems mad. Crazy. Oh, you got your smartphone December 2019. Cool. Here we go. First set of dice. Remember what we were saying about rolling multiple sets of numbers? Well, it is possible. We've got 2 6s and a 3. Doesn't seem crazy to you, Steph. That's fair enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look over here and work out if any of these seem like something I wouldn't want to get. Like the +1 -1 one. I think I might want to take that. Okay. The reason being is I don't think I want to do a gamble action to start with. I could get +2 credits and use the borrow action. Could be useful. And put a 6 up here. Or I could take the med centre. And put a 6 up here. Right, I think I'm going to do this. So I am going to use I'm going to use the +1 -1 to change one of the 6s into the med centre. Okay, and that's going to give me +5 health. So I'm just going to do this. Okay, so I've got +5 health. I've become swole, and it's going to cost me 2 credits. So I'm just going to cross out 2 credits. And the reason is because I don't have a med kit. Okay, so I've used a 3, I've used a 6 into a 5, and I must cross out a 6. Okay. There you go. So that's my first turn. Hopefully that makes sense to everyone. So really what I want is this market action and this ship docks action. Okay, so we can buy things and then load them onto our ship. But obviously we also need to earn money. So it's a good idea to buy things and then go and sell them, either in the alley, in the med centre, or in the ship docks, up to what we've bought. So the ship docks allows us to sell our fuel cartridges, our alley allows us to sell our rations, and our med centre allows us to sell our med kits. You still use a flip phone, and nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'd say this, Wilcock. Does it work as a phone? Yes. Can you send text messages on it? Yes. So it does exactly what it's meant to do. Having like the smartphone functionality, it just means you don't have to have a tablet or a computer. You've got a computer in your pocket. That's the only difference. I think that's why so many people are addicted to their phone, because it does everything nowadays. They are amazing, clever bits of kit, but a lot of money. Oh, ow, eat, crunch. Oh, crack, crack, crack. Everyone that's playing along, did that make sense? Are we ready to move on? I don't want to move too quickly, but at the same point, I don't want to be moving too slow. Oh, there's a slight delay. I can hear the tippy-tap sounds of people typing. Probably not if they're on a smartphone. You're okay. Excellent. Okay. One person's okay with it. Well, move ahead. Okay, so here we go with our next roll. We've got 4, a 5, and a 2. 4, 5, and a 2. So the 2 would be very good for the market action for me. A 5 is going to give me health. A 4 is going to let me flip dice. So I'm going to take. I'm going to put the 5 in the fate action to give me 2 health. I'm then going to put the 4. I'm going to mark off a 4, like so. And then I'm going to use the 2 to go into the market, and I have got a total of 8 money. So I'm going to buy a fuel cartridge. So I'm going to mark an F in here to signify that I've found a fuel cartridge, and I'm carrying it. If I manage to get back to the docks, I get to circle it, and I must obviously mark off 7 of my credits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm down to 1 credit. Not particularly good. So I really need to try and generate some more credits. Maybe a loan would be a good idea. Or maybe the alley. I can go do some robbing. Seems a bit crazy. Do. Do you think playing one new game a week is too optimistic? Do you think we should probably be doing a new game every 2 or 3 weeks? What do you think, guys? And also, as a question, Wilcock, are you totally and utterly out of ink now? I feel as if maybe you are, from your inability to be able to print. Less new games, maybe. I mean, I like playing new games, but obviously, for those people who might be having to do work, or maybe sort of like, their brains are a little bit foggy at the moment. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff to take in, lockdowns and things like that. Constant new games is probably going to be a little bit stressful. Hello, Mashby, and thank you very much for the follow. You're having ink gain, but less brain power. I get you. I've got less brain power as well. If we tried playing this last week, when I had that really bad set of headaches, I don't think I would have been... I wouldn't be able to play this. You'd vote for less new games. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we'll do on a... but playing the new games a few times. Yeah. Maybe we try and do a new game every 3 weeks. What do you think? 3 weeks, not 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah, especially since I'm not always feeling tip-top. Yes. Right. Yeah, sorry I'm not feeling tip-top all the time. Stupid brain. Your brain isn't working as well at the moment, Shokoloco. I do feel as if it's like lockdown fog, isn't it? Isn't that what's happening? It's just like, it's not good that we can't be as focused as we want to be. Okay, 2 6s and a 4. So I'm going to take a 6 as my credits. So I'm going to get 2 credits. I'm going to take a 6 up here. Dangerous. Only got 2 left. And I'm going to mark off a 4. And I'm going to rob someone for 12. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. And I have to activate a hitman. So there is a hitman. You had a ton of anxiety yesterday, so you feel like your body's shut down. Yeah. That's not good at all. I'm actually dealing with a pupil at the moment that's got some quite bad anxiety, and we've sort of like done some additional steps to help the pupil basically, and it seems to be helping a lot. But I mean, basically because we're setting work that it's got a larger scope to it, it feels very much to some pupils as if we're just setting something that is, you can't see the end to the piece of work, so it just becomes totally undaunting and sort of like daunting, and it really freaks them out. So basically, we're trying to chunk things down to smaller, easier steps, and it does help. I think that helps us as adults as well, doesn't it? Like if you look at like, right, we're going to redecorate the whole house. Sounds like a mammoth task, and it sounds not looking forward to that. And if you say, right, this weekend we're just going to try and paint this door. Sounds a lot more approachable. And if you then say, right, well, we did one door, should we do another door next weekend? That's it. You break it all down, and it becomes easy. You have 63 credits now. Are you doing lots of robbing? I think I feel as if we can only rob once. Yeah, actually, maybe you can. Maybe you can rob as many times as you want. It doesn't say it's limited to one action only. You can rob 3 times. How are you working out robbing 3 times? Just asking, Vim. Just asking. Asking for a friend. You can choose one of 3 actions. You can only rob one person, Vim. Only one. One of 3 actions, not one action 3 times. You can rob 3 times. 6 times it took 1 loan and 2 rob. Did you rob 3 times in one go? If so, I don't think you can do that. Over 3 times. Oh, yeah, that's fine then. Yeah, you can do that. You can rob over 3 turns twice. Yeah, that's fine. I was just checking in case you were like, right, I'm just going to rob everyone. No, Vim, it's fine. I was just checking. This is our first play for I've played it once before, but first play of a proper playthrough. So, I marked off my 6, done the 4, off we go. I'm going to do a little tally down here of how many rounds we've had, just in case I've not done something, because there's a chance I get distracted. Vim the Violence. Right, 2 4s and a 3. 2 4s and a 3. What's the opposite of a 4 is a 3. Okay, so I'm going to put a 3 up here. I'm going to take a 4 that flips that one to a 3, which means this is the one I'm flipping. Okay, and I am going to take a borrow action for plus 15. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And I get a loan. Here we go. Isn't the countdown your round marker? Yes, Yocha, but I'm marking down each time we roll the dice in case I've got down here 5, but I've only marked 4, i.e. I've not taken my go. Happens. On your phone again? What? Who's on their phone? What are we talking about? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Right. Let's do our next roll. Rolling music. We've got 2 5s and a 2. That's 2 5s and a 2. So I'm going to mark off 5 up here. A 5 here to get 2 health. And a 5... No, a 5, 5 and the 2. The 2 is going to be the market. Okay, the market. Yes, you can buy lots of things up in the market, except for the ID, which is limited to 1. But so you could go, remember you can only carry 4 objects. So this is 10, 20, I've got 29 money. So 20, is that 29? 10, 20, that's 29. So I'm going to buy 1 med kit. And 2 fuel cartridges for 29. All the money's gone. You just sold a med kit. Rich, I tell you. Why does the medical centre not just go to the market themselves? That's the question. Why are they that lazy? I guess it's the same thing as, you know, when you play a game, a computer game, and they'll be like, you'll speak to a person, and he's like, oh, I'd like some flowers to give to my wife. And you like, where's the flowers? And they go, there. And you're like, what? Why can't you go and pick up the flower? Oh, okay, I'll go get them. There you go, here's some flowers. Yeah, it seems weird. But are you 63 credits rich? 54. I feel as if we could quite easily run out of room down here in the credit section, maybe. So I guess what we're doing is we're trading up at the moment to try and get as much as we can. And then away we go, basically. But we have to be careful not to sell too much of our resources. Is that a problem if we tell? I mean, we're going to run out of room down here in this box. Maybe they've worked out that that's just never going to happen. That makes sense. You're helping people with medkits. Yeah. So not Vim rich yet then. Right, let's go for our next one. Here we go. I don't know if you just heard that, but my stomach really just grumbled really loud. And I have eaten dinner, so I don't know why it's doing it. 2 6s and a 2. I feel as if we keep on getting 2 6s regularly. Looks distrustingly at Jojo. I could get 2 credits. Could be useful. Casino. I don't want the casino. I'm going to cross out 6 over here. I'm going to get 2 credits. So 1, 2 credits. Yeah, and I've done a 2 to get a market action. Oh, I've done that wrong. I don't have anything for the market. Oh well, done now. I can't use that. Stomach thought it was light thunder. He was waiting for the lightning. Has my microphone been much more normal? As in, volume levels okay and stuff like that? Or am I still talking quietly? I know that Will Cook, you said in the past that I'm a little bit quieter compared to other streamers. You can sell multi-medkits. Let me check about the selling of medkits. It says sell a medkit. You can even sell one that you've already loaded onto your ship. So even if you circled it already, you can still sell that. It's been fine for you. Oh, hello, Runa. Am I winning yet? That's a good question. Do you mean Vim? Vim's probably winning. Yocha, also probably winning, but not he. I think we should go for our next roll. If we can rolling sixes, I'm going to be out of luck. I'll just be rolling for everyone else. If you sell it, you cross it out. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, so circle it if you've put it into the ship. Cross it out if you've sold it. Okay, 4, 5, 6. A lot of high rolls. You're going to see if you can take a nap, Runa, to see if it helps with the headaches. Yeah, sorry you still got headaches. That's not good. I am going to use a 5 up here, a 6 to get 2 credits, like so, and a 4. I'm going to kill the hitman, like this, for 3 health. By the way, if you do run out of health, your game also ends. Just to let you know, in case you hadn't realised that. Where did there it is. Where did I put that pencil sharpener? We bought some popcorn the other day. Oh, it was just like a supermarket own brand, and it was really good. I'd have to say probably much better than sort of some of the big brand popcorn manufacturers out there. It was a salt and sweet one, so like kettle corn, a bit like Texas kettle corn, I guess. It was really nice. I liked it. You've got your ID already, Yocha. Your health is running low, Wilcook. We're not talking about real life though. We're talking about the game. Yes, I do have one more down here. I have seen that. I have got four whole of the monies. Right. Let's do another roll. Let's try and keep it going, guys. Or else we could be here forever. Okay. A 5 and 2 3s. Eagle-eyed Mac. Second column. Oh, I have. Look, just down here. Circle it. Well pointed out. I hadn't even noticed that. Forever? What? What's forever? What did I say that you're commenting forever on? I'm confused. Right. I've not had a go. Let's mark a 3 up here. You said we might be here. We could be here forever. That would be. I guess at some point you'd just see me like wither away. It'd be a very long time. I guess unless I didn't have anything to drink. A 5 and a 3. So I'm going to take a 5 for +2 health. I'm going to take a 3 to take a borrow a loan. Borrow a loan? 15. I'm going to do... I could have just done that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to make it easier on myself and I'm making it harder. Oh. Things are... Also, look, oh yeah, I could have been putting 1s and 2s and stuff down there, couldn't I? I really need to get a 1. I need to get a 1. What's going on? What's the flip dice? It's 4s. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. A 1. Finally. Finally? Did I roll a 1 before? I'm sure I must have done. Right, so I'm going to go and load some cargo. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with my 1. Okay. Perfect. I've then got a 6 and a 3. I'm going to take a 3 down here and a 6 to give me +2 credits. Perfect. That's what you're here for, Mac. Honestly, Mac, I'm surprised that you... actually, no. I'm surprised that I can't keep up with my own game that I'm playing. It is painful, isn't it? It's painful to be me. Not just neck, just like, general day-to-day activities of trying to think. Right, let's go for our... I'm out of order again, aren't I? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Yeah. Good. But if we keep on rolling high numbers, I'm going to be having problems. I need to mark off these down here. It's going to force me to do stuff. Really, a 1 and 2 6s. Okay, I'm going to take a 1 up here. A 6 for +2 credits. And then it's casino time. So I get 5 money. Dice, tally, then think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're right, Mac. You're right. It's true. I just need to get an order. This is how I'm able to be asleep until I'm like in the car. I sort of like on the way to work. I'm like I've automated my process on the way. That I sort of shower, do everything else in the morning, do my hair, shave. I can do all of that while actually pretty much asleep. Just self-autopilot. But I don't have this on autopilot at the moment, so my brain is not telling me to do the tally each time. So I'm like forgetting and then going, have I done it? And I'm doing the tally because I keep on worrying about whether or not I've done the top bit up here. And then actually I'm doing the dot bit, not the tally. Maybe the tally's not needed. Right, so we do the casino. I've gained 5 money. Okay. And then we're going to do 3 rolls and it costs 5. Okay. I can gamble more. Okay, so let's take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is for me to do my gamble. It's like watching a tennis match between Mac and MP. It's true. I'm then going to roll 2 dice. Okay, so I'm going to roll these 2 dice. If you're gambling along with me today, hello, thank you very much. We're all going to use the same dice, but you get to put into the pot as much as you like. I'm going to bet. Children, if you're watching this at home, you shouldn't be betting. Betting is not a good idea. But for gaming purposes, it's not real money. It's just dots on a piece of paper. It's okay. But don't get addicted to it. You gambled and you got 7 times 1, which means you get your pot back plus an additional amount. Yeah, I'm gonna gamble 2. I'm gonna gamble 7 money. And I got a 6, which is plus a half. Okay, so it's rounded down. So I'm going to get my 7 that I just bet plus 3. So I'm going to get 10 back. I'm just going to mark off a whole 10 for simplicity. Then I get another one. So I'm gonna, because you get 3 rolls of 2 dice each time. So I'm going to gamble this time. Still 7. Why not? I got 5, and that gives me +5. So I get my bets back, which is 7 +5. So that is going to be 12. You gambled 10. Okay. So it's +5. You're going to get your 10 back +5. So 15. If you're using my dice. You can use your own dice at home. So I'm now going to gamble my last one. Let's go big or go home. I'm gambling 12. I got 4, which is stop. So I've just lost 12. Okay, that was not as good as it could have been. I came out with 20. I think I went in with probably 20. So I've not really done anything different. Oh well. Right, and then we move on to our next round. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, perfect. That's why you don't gamble. Exactly. When the fun stops, stop. That is true. A 1, a 2, and a 4. A 1, 2, and a 4. I'm going to mark off a 2 up here. I'm going to tally. Mark off a 2. I'm going to have a 1 minus 2 health, or 4, flip the dice. That would turn to a 6. Oh, really? I'm going to take the minus 2 health. I've got some health left. And then my 4 is going to do a rob action to give me 12. Again, children at home. Don't rob people. It's not very nice. It's a game. It's fine. And I have to activate a hitman. Okay. Oh, what, Wilcock? Has anyone been to Vegas? Talking about gambling. I really like Vegas for the restaurants and like the shows and the entertainment, really. But yeah, I quite like it. It's a bit of a crazy town, but interesting. Right, here we go for our next set of dice. Do remember, if you cannot place at the top, out. We do have 3 of these luck ones down here. A 5, a 6, a 2. I'm going to take a 2 up here. A 6 here for +2 credits. And then a 5 here to go to the med centre. I do have a med kit. I could sell that med kit for 30. I'm going to do that. I'm going to sell the med kit for 30. Should be okay. So I still need to get 2 more fuel cells, 5 rations, 2 med kits, and my ID, and then we can blast off. I'm just a little bit concerned that I'm just not going to do it in time. I'm going to end up filling up here and then going, yeah, so yeah, I didn't get off the planet. Things have gone wrong, basically. So, what's going on? Are Dave and Ilka back this Friday at Loserpalooza? Are they doing things? Or are they still going to be not doing things? Is Dave going to do something? What's the consensus? I don't know what's going on. You don't think they are? Okay. So in which case, I'm going to do a little bit longer. I think on Fridays I might go till 9 instead. Maybe even a little bit after that, but not a massive amount because obviously I do like to spend some time with Mrs. Peebles. Tomorrow's first crew mission: rescue me from planet Get the Fudge Out. Right, let's do some rolls. Oh, hold up. Vim, are you caught up? Sorry, I just realised that I was pausing because you said just a second, you're behind. Get the fun out. Unpack the fun. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't know, you maybe got a brand new Lego set for maybe a present, and you're going to unpack it so you can actually make it. Ooh, interesting. Is no, you're not ready, Vim, or no, you are ready? Ready? Do. You finished level 50. Awesome. Does it get a lot harder? Look, 2 6s again. Right, I'm going to change the dice. We're going to change the dice to these ones in a second. We're going to use the Camelot machine now. Right. Easy sailing. Oh, I'm not panicking. I don't panic about playing games. It's a game. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to use a 6 here. A 6 to get +2 credits. I've got my +2 credit column here. And then I'm going to use a 5 to go to the med centre. And I'm going to get +5 health for 2 money. So, +5 health. There you go. But is it Jaws of the Lion scenario 15 and 16 kind of hard? Is it hard? Panic Games does that. What? Don't panic or do panic? Yeah, you could record your sessions and put them up on YouTube. Then we can watch along. Admittedly, if you're aiming to play Jaws of the Lion later on, that's probably not a good idea. Right, I've done my go. Hopefully everyone else has done theirs. If you need me to roll anything for gambling, do say. If you've got your own dice, you could obviously roll them yourself for your gambling. If not, I'm going to... Oh, you're gambling at the moment, Yocha. Do you want me to roll dice, or are you good with the dice at your end? Yeah, the gambling one's a bit... could be really good. Like, you could gamble all of your money, and it could go really bad. Just rolled a 9. The prize. Ooh, the prize option. You could get a med kit worth 15 money. That's gonna be good. It's like you've pulled the one-armed bandit machine, and it goes bing, 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 and you've just won a car. That's right, crazy stuff we've seen in Vegas. And they actually normally have the machines around the car that you could win. Madness. Do remember, for your 5 entry money, you've got a medkit. Oh, awesome. For your 5 entry money, you do get 3 rolls. So it's 3 sets of 2 dice. And each time you should be stating how much money you're going to be betting. I mean, 9's probably really good. So you could just gamble like 1 credit each time. And then you'd be down 3 credits in total. And if you've got any 9s, you'd be getting like equipment stuff. That'd be really good. Squiffy. It's all gone squiffy. Oh, the camera's slightly squiffy. Oh, it's such a naughty camera. That's right, that's how you check, by the way, saying it's equal. You just put your hands up and look down like this. Yeah, you can't just look straight down. You have to have the hands up. I don't know why. You're ready, Yocha. Perfect. Okay. A 2, a 6, and a 4. 2, 6, 4. So I'm going to go up here for 4. I'm going to go here for 6 to get 2 credits. And for a 2, I'm going to go in here to the market. I'm going to spend 40. 20, 40 to get an ID kit. That's literally what I got for my ID. It's just a smiley face. That's it. I just and they go, oh, okay, fair. Through you go, sir. So that's 40 money. I still got some more money though. I need 2 med kits. I need some rations as well. I guess I'm gonna buy 4 rations for 20 money. I'm getting ready just in case lots of bad numbers come up, and I run out of my pure luck really quickly. Does anyone need me to pause for gambling? See, that sounds so weird, doesn't it? Oh, Dutch is playing Immortals Phoenix Rising at the moment. Thought I'd have a little look. I was just checking. Well, I think everyone should be okay then. No one's sort of screaming at me to stop, wait, or that they're going to be gambling. So maybe we should roll our next set of numbers. I've got quite a lot of negatives over here. That's not so good. So I could really do with killing one of these hitmen. See, again, doesn't sound good, does it? And paying off these 2 loans. But I need some money for that. I don't really have enough money. We've got a 5, a 4, and a 2. 5, 4, and a 2. So I'm going to go 2, 5 plus 2 health, and a 4 to kill a hitman for minus 3 health. Okay. You're firing the hit. I'm firing him. He used to go around hit people, and everyone knows that that's not very good, children, inside of a work environment. So you could lose your job if you were around hitting people at work. So I'm going to fire that hitman. Yeah, because he's hitting people. Awful. Yeah, better than hitting the fireman. So there's a rationale behind all of these game mechanics. We just need to look into it. I like the idea of retheming this one as making it little tiny people that put the fudge in Ben and Jerry core sundaes. The ice creams. Maybe that's just me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Okay, probably just ignore that. Yeah, I think, Mac, what Yochis is saying is Yocha is perfectly okay with hitting fire people. That does seem, Or maybe Yocha is saying that that you seem to be saying it's a fireman. Why can't it be a firewoman or a fire person? Come on, Mac. With the times. If Squidge is there with you, she can be very, very unhappy that you're, Right. We shall roll the dice and see what will happen next. You don't have to keep on doing the tally. Yeah, I know. It's a feature. Oh, it is a feature I've added to the game. I'm just making it harder for myself. Just adding an extra thing to juggle in my mind. All that I'm saying is yeah, you shouldn't go hitting fire people. You shouldn't call fire people firemen. You know. Look, we said about the triple ones, and here are the triple ones. All the ones. All of the ones. -2 health. I'm going to colour them in. That seems to make much more sense than crossing them out. Also, it's sort of... Oh, do you know what? I think it would have been better as little boxes that we just crossed. Oh no, because you wouldn't be able to circle them as easy. Yeah. Just like me always calling the monsters he. Well, there are a lot of monsters out there who are he. That is true. Also, I don't think you should be calling Wilcook a monster. That seems harsh. Right. Ones. I've done my health. Let's cross out a 1 up here. I'm going to load some cargo. Cargo has been loaded. So I've got my ID. I've got 3 of my Fs, my fuel cells. I've got 4 of my rations. I've got none of my med kits. You've got 2 med kits and an ID loaded already, Yocha. Yeah, I'm out of money again. I'm out of credits. It's going to be quite tight, I feel. Maybe. Have you played this one before, Yocha? Or is this new to you as well? 2 5s and a 3. Okay, so I'm going to go cross out a 5 up here. I'm going to take +2 health just here. And my 3 is going to pay off a loan for 5. So one of these loans is paid off. Oh no, I'm down to 1 credit. New to you as well. Yeah. We'll see what happens at the end. If I don't get to take off on this one, then I'm going to be like, maybe I don't like this game. Right, here we go for our next set of rolls. We've got a 3, a 4, and a 6. I am going to... I'm going to take a 6 for +2 credits, putting me at 3 whole credits. I'm going to take a 3 up here, my last 3, and then my 4, I'm going to go and rob someone. Not suggesting you should do this at home. Just, even if you do need the money, there's other options. But this planet here, we need to get this fudge out and into that core sundae as soon as possible. Or the ice cream will not be happy, and someone might buy it with no core sundae fudge in the middle, and that'd be really bad. Okay, I've got a little bit of money now. I could pay off another loan. Am I going to get... I might get like 10 VP or something out of this, maybe. Not doing very well, I don't think. Right, let's go for our next. Let's go for our next set of rolls. 2 2 3, a 2 2 3, 2 2 3. You're going for max minus. You know that's not like a winning condition, Vim. It's not like, oh yeah, you want to try and get as high as you can, or be the person that's got the most negative. That makes them a winner as well. I guess it could do though, but I can't put a 3 up here. I can only put a 2 up here. So let's put a 2 up here. I then got a 3. So I could put a 3 here, changing that into a 1 or 3. I'm going to change that into a 3 so I can do my banking. And I'm going to pay off a loan. I pay back 1, 3, 4, 5 money. Oh yeah, 10 profit so far. Max minus or max minus? Oh. This is the question. Does Mac have any minuses? I don't know. Mac, do you? Do you feel as if you've got any minuses? Or you are all positive sort of person? If you lift off before I put a dice in the countdown, it's still... Remember, you've got these 3 pure lucks up here, Vim. You could use one of these to change this number in here to fit it in the slot. And you can... All used. Oh, okay. You can put a dice here to load before you put it into up here, I think. Yes. That's what happens. Every 2 can switch. Oh, okay. That's good to hear, Wilcock. So it's only bad if you've got an uneven amount of minuses. You've loaded and lifted off. Vim's gone. He's out of here. Let's see, though, whether or not he manages to get any points. Here we go. I don't feel like I'm going to get any points. I don't have everything here. I don't have everything I need to survive. So at the moment, if I lift off, I'll die. Lift off. Points. 6, 3 and a 2. Right. Weren't my first time that I cannot use any of these up here. I don't have a 6, 3 or 2 up here. Let's look here. I can use a 3 to change one of these dice. So I'm going to use the 3 down here as a fate to change the 6 into a 5. And then I'm going to use my 2 as my market action. Wait! What's wrong, Yocha? Did I do something wrong? I'm going to use my 2 as being my market action. So I'm going to buy... I'm going to buy a what? I'm going to buy a fuel cartridge. 4, 5, 6, 7. Three left. Minus 17 VP. Oh, you wasn't ready with last turn yet. Ah, oh, sorry, Yocha. Sorry, I'm being concerned about time, just in case we go on forever. As we've worked out, that would be bad. I've gained a fuel cartridge, so I'm going to put an F up here. I still need 2 med kits. I just don't have the money for it. Yocha, has that totally messed you up? Does anyone remember what the last set of numbers were? I don't. Correction. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. You wrote down the numbers so can speed up. Minus 23 VP. Ah, 223. It's getting worse. Turn 19. Well done for remembering. I used the numbers and then totally obliterate it from my mind. I don't remember what that is. That's exactly what it is. Gone forever. You say when we're ready, Yocha, and I will start off. Shoko Loco, are you still playing? I haven't seen you talking for a little while. Just having a look back to see whether or not you said for some reason like you were leaving or... Oh. You need to gamble. Do some gambling then, Yocha. Go for it. I do feel as if the gambling option could be really bad. Like, you might need it, but like, you know, you might need it because you're like, oh, I'm messed up. Everything's out of money. So we've only got 4 left. Oh, sorry, I used one of these, didn't I? I used a pure luck to change. Oh no, I didn't. I did not use a pure luck. Sorry, I used the +/-1 pip ability. We've got a 4 and 2 6s. I didn't change out the dice. I said I was going to change the dice out. What could we use this for? Could put a 4 up here. I'm going to use a 6 to get +2 credits. So I'm now seeing a giddy 5 credits. I could spend that all. I don't know. But I mean, if I don't do a gamble, I'm going to have to then choose where I want to go. To the market? Yeah, I'm going to spend one of these to go to the market and buy my 5th ration. I've now got 5 rations, 4 fuel cells, still no medical kits. Not doing good. We've only got 3 more rolls left. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I'm going to escape. If I can't escape, then I've lost. I get lynched by the mob of people who really don't want me to take the fudge away from this planet. Or the fun, as the case may be. Right, I will roll for the next set of numbers. If you're ready, 664, you Yocha. That's the turn we've just done. I guess fudge could be a lot of fun. At least you escaped. Minus 17 points is still better than nothing. I'm going to use a 1 up here. Perfect. A 4 to flip dice to a 6. I don't want to do that. I'm going to take a 1 here to get -2 health. And then I'm going to use my 4 to do a rob action. Okay, got a bit of money. You're generally anti-lynching. I'm pretty much anti-lynching as well. Like, I think, to be honest with you, I think I'm probably anti-lynching all of the time, CD. Not just generally. I don't think... even if someone's particularly despicable and horrible and a not very nice person, I still don't think I would agree with them being lynched. Unless we're talking maybe inside the media, you know, as in they get what you know, whatever they deserved in the media, not physically lynched, you know. Right, 2 more turns left. That is the maximum we can have. I don't think I'm going to be able to get what's going on. I'm going to I might end up being like 1 away or something, which would be really annoying. A 3, 5 and a 4. Right, so my 4's got to go here. I've got a 3 and a 5 left. 5 for +2 health. I'm going to use one of my pure lucks to turn it into a market action. And I'm going to buy a med kit for 15. So 3, 4, 5, 15. A med kit. Okay. Mac is on point again. So, last roll. Hopefully, Yo-Yo, I'm not pushing you too quick or anything. So this roll is at a 3, 4, 5. This will be our very last roll. Not that you can tell down here from our tally marks, as my extra bonus game I was playing. And I remember the tally marks. And that is a 3, 5, and a 5. A 3, 5, and a 5. Stabs Mac. A 3, 5, 5. So I'm going to use one of these to turn one of these into a 1. And I think I'm probably out of luck now. I'm going to use a 5 to get 2 health. 3, 5 to go to the med centre. 2 money to give me 5 health. So I'm pretty sort of like robust now. I've got lots of health points, but I'm going to die. So that's it. I'm out of things, out of options. I did not be able to get to the lift off section. He crossed one. Yeah, no, I crossed one out, and I'd actually used a +1, -1 pip, and then my brain went, how did I do that number up there? It didn't come up, and then I was like, oh yeah, I used a pip, but I crossed out luck by that point. Gently and lovingly pokes a back instead. So let's see, if I had escaped, should we say if I had got all of this and I chipped it out correctly, what would I have got points wise? Every 4, so I would have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would have got 6 points for health. I would have got 0 for credits. Extra cargo, I would have got 0. I would have got 0 there. So I would have got 6 points if I'd escaped. Just going to check the escaping bit. Yes. Oh, strictly speaking, this is the rules. If you're unable to lift off by the end of the game, you lose and score 0. So, my actual score is 0. Vim, what was your score? You see where I'm coming from here? Strangely, I've got a higher score than Vim, even though he managed to escape. Too much information to process the first 10 times you play. Yeah. Minus 23. So Vim got minus 23. I got a 0, so which does seem to beat minus 23. I only needed, I needed one more F, one M, and then to cargo the whole lot, and I would have been able to get out of there. What kind of crap game is this? I think, to be honest with you, a score of 0, I think what they actually mean is I don't score. I get nothing. So you've got 0 or lower score, Vim, which means, strictly speaking, you win, but you suck. That's what the rules say here. Apparently you could get like 41 to 55. 26 to 40 is hotshot, yeah? I think you'd have to get really good rolls for that to happen. I can't take off. I can't because I need to roll a 1 to get the takeoff action over here. Have all the stuff, but failed to load 1 ration and 1 fuel. Oh no. Yeah, we didn't get lots of 1s. Yeah. Yeah, so strictly speaking, Vim is the only one. So Vim actually Vim actually won with a score of -23. And Yotra and I get lynched. And I presume that Shoko Loco is not here. So I think that probably she has been caught by the mob and is sitting this one out. Vim is the champion. Well done. So what did we... hold up. Let's do this. Let's do this. Whoop. Ooh. Whoop. Okay. That's right. More whoop today than whoop. It is a new record winning score. You'll get lynched when they catch you. No, you got away. You got away. You didn't make much money or anything, and effectively there's loan sharks probably out to get you, and hitmen and all this other stuff. But yeah, you managed to get away with him, so that's the important bit. And hey, you've got a new ID now, so how are they going to know it's you, eh? No loans, no hitmen, but yes, congrats to the person who's able to win with minus points. Yeah, I cleared my loans and hitmen, and I think probably I should have just got out of there. I should have just tried using my stuff. So what do we think of GTFO the Colony? It seems really hard, to be honest with you. I didn't want to put anyone off, but I didn't get out when I first played this either. I gambled hard because I was like, oh, if I get enough money, I can then get round. And I lost. I won 2 times, and then the third time I lost everything. And I was like, so yeah. You got minus 33 VP from the loans and hitmen. Is now Win the Rocket Master. Rim's orbiting the planet, blowing raspberries. Yeah, as we get strung up. Yeah. You have to think a lot in a turn. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've thought enough. I think I could have thought a lot more to try and work out exactly how to get around the puzzle. But I think you probably have to... Yeah. Maybe you have to lose this a few times to sort of understand really what you're meant to be doing. I quite like the puzzle. I'd like to play it again to see if I can beat it. So I don't think I'd scratch it off totally. But you didn't understand the gambling, so you cancelled that. Yeah. Before you're cheating your arse off on that point. The thinking feels like Imperial Settlers roll and write in later rounds. Yeah. I mean, it's quite critical where you put things. Like, I ended up with, like, a ton of health points. 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22... 6, I ended up with 27 health points. And obviously you start with 10. That seems insane. Couldn't use it for anything. I guess I should have gone down the alleyway more. Because that's where you lose health points, and I guess I should have robbed people more to try and get more points. Again, taken out of context, this sounds really bad. A game. We're talking about a game, guys. Let's get that out of the way. Perfect. You forgot to cross off a countdown somewhere down the line. I'm sure it's all good in the end, Vim. All good in the end. Right, so on Friday we are indeed playing Demeter, as pointed up by Vim. Do remember, I do have a playthrough video if you want to learn how to play it beforehand on my YouTube channel, which is a little bit below. I'm hoping I'm going to hit up 100 subscribers sort of in the next month, and then I can actually change the channel to something more than just numbers and letters at the end. But yeah. You're going to join us doing the Kawaii sim. It's a hard game, I think, to be honest with you. Maybe it's too hard. Maybe like if I play this 4 or 5 times, and if I lose every time, then I'm going to be like, maybe it's just not possible. Or maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're meant to use the gambling much more effectively. Yeah. You two are the only two alive. Yes. You don't mind losing a couple of games before you're able to finish. Yeah. Some of the puzzles in games, like I quite often, I always talk about this pancake game. The idea that while you're learning to play your first game, you might not be as effective as you thought. You might, well, as you'd hoped to have been. So I do think that sometimes with games, but like I've now effectively lost it twice, so I'm a bit like, oh, yeah. I don't know. Right, it's a little bit later than normal. Shall we go and do a little raid? We could go and raid Dutch if you want to. If you're not already all in Dutch's channel. Yeah, so Dutch's video gaming. Okay, so shall we go and do Ross then instead? Or has anyone got another suggestion before I click the raid button? Oh, look how worn out my Disney glass looks. All of the little Disney Mickey ears all wearing off. Have you got this classic glass? I say glass, it's plastic. Jay and Chantel. Hello, by the way, Jay and Chantel. Have you got this? Have you got one of these Disney ones? This must be from, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years ago, maybe. I don't know. At the parks. But, yeah. Right. No one's answered, so I think we are going to go and raid Ross then. Waving at the Eeples. Jeeple and Cheeple. And good boy Tux. Tux, good boy. Night CD. Have a lovely day at work. Yeah. Right, so yeah, I will see everyone on Friday. Try and have a good day tomorrow. I will see you later on for Loserpalooza, which is only in 15 minutes anyway. But yeah, bye Jeeple and Cheeple. I'll speak to you all soon. Let's go over and jump on. Here we go. Thanks very much, everyone, by the way, for playing. And thanks very much for getting on with my... I think the rules were okay on this game. I think I explained it. It's quite simple from the sheet. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Yes, on board the Starship Cruisers tomorrow. Off we go, everyone. Bye.